Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill, and I'm so happy to be with you today. We are going to do the fourth movement from Master Lin's um, five element Qigong practice. Hi, Pam. And that's going to be the next one in our, let's see, we have 14 days that we're working to help ourselves to release stress. So, how do we do that? Finding out what's going on and when we're stressed, that's a good step. And then bringing in contentment. That's what we're going to work on today, bringing in contentment. Hi, June. So, we're outside today. It took me a little longer, so please forgive me for that. And we have the chimes of nature. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Faye. Hi, Lily. So let's start with a minute for peace. So just wherever you are, standing, sitting, or lying down, if you're sitting or standing, okay, I was going to say stand, have your feet flat on the ground, but I think if you're standing, you've got that already. Bend your knees and allow yourself to connect to the peace of the earth and let it come up through your entire body. And as it does so, you feel like seltzer bubbles. And those are the butterflies of extra energy you no longer need, just transforming and releasing out of your system. And feel that moving up through your entire body, out the top of your head, and you notice a beautiful sun in the center of the universe. And you start to feel the beams of light and love coming down onto your head, the tops of your ears, your shoulders, your fingertips, your arms, and actually running through you. And then you might feel more of those bubbles as more extra energy you no longer need. It's just transformed so easily. Stress, worry, injury, illness, we're just releasing it all. Let's just do that first and then let our body heal itself. So enjoy this with your eyes closed if you can. Hi, Melissa, for about a minute. Hi, Susan. Let's continue this a little longer and go ahead and scan your body from one end to the other end and slowly softening, connecting to the sounds of nature. Breathe in beautiful yellow light. Feel peace just filling you up, and you're so filled, you just radiate the extra out. And what if we could be in this column of peace always? Even as we're moving about the day, no matter what's going on, we have this peace that's always bubbling up. And release your hands and start bouncing from the knees. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Dorothy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now we're bouncing. Bring your arms out a little bit. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Let your fingers be separated. Notice your posture and basically your balance. How's your body balancing on your feet? Are you mostly on your toes or heels? See if you can just invite balance as we bring our hands up over our head and bounce for a little bit with our hands over our head and letting the hands just flap at the wrists. Stimulating the heart and lungs as we get those elbows over our shoulders. Feel your spine aligning and getting straight, and any kinks are unkinking. Tuck your chin in a little bit to align your neck with the rest of your spine. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Bring a smile to your face. And let your hands come down gently. And we'll go side to side, and the shoulders are guiding the movement, and your head can follow. And you're just feeling open, open, open. All the blockages are gone. You're completely healed. You're completely healed. Open, open, open. You smile. And then you allow yourself to unwind. Excellent. Let's do our shoulder shrugs. Hi, Maria. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Just hold about 9 seconds or so, and then release the shoulders down, the head comes up, and then you feel spinal fluid coming up and whoosh, giving a chemical brain, cleaning your brain out. Anything you no longer need. Butterflies, zoom. Pull the shoulders down, releasing stress from the neck and shoulders, and release. And we'll do that 2 more times. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Tongue still touching the roof of the mouth as we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And release the shoulders down and the head comes up. 1 more time. Let's do 1 more. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Feel your arms are so soft and wiggly like noodles. As you kind of drain off any tension. Let the shoulders come down, the head comes up, and pull the shoulders down and release. And we'll tap the cheekbones, open up the front channel running down the center of the body. Hi, Mary. Good to see you too. Wow, we've got quite a crew today. Beginning of the eyebrows, open, open, open. All blockages gone, completely healed. Cup the top of the head. Cup the base of the head. Come down to your C7. Massage that. Clap your hands. We're on day 11 of 14 for our 14 days for stress relief. I hope that you're getting some good hints. You're feeling from the beginning of the practice to the end. So, you know, relaxation and softening. Cup the kidneys. And I hope you're using it during the day. Starting to notice when you drift out of center. Rub your hands, the palm of your hand on your kidneys, and then turn your hands over again. Let's do that twice. And then the palm. Tap the tailbone, because that's an area giving chi directly to our kidneys, which can give us more energy. And if you feel like, oh, you have more energy, you know, that releases stress too, doesn't it? Tuck your thumbs in, and we'll find the point. So you just let your arms hang down, come up, back a little bit, little dimple area, and that's where you want to find that beautiful point. Now, when we're doing this, we'll hang out here for a minute. When we're doing this, um, we are actually sending vibration into particular points along our meridians that connect to the organ systems. So we're stimulating and saying, wake up, wake up. You know, uh, let's cup the knees. And as our chi wakes up, as our vitality wakes up throughout our entire body, we help to cultivate what we want and release what is no longer serving us. All right, so that's awesome. Let's take a breath in. See if you can feel bringing up the energy of the earth, so nurturing. You are made from the earth. Do you realize that? We always think of ourselves as being separate, but I mean, I know I have over all these years, except for when I was really little. And, you know, over time, you just kind of feel separated. But what if we release those programming, those patterns, those ideas of being separate, and we feel the connection of the earth and how we are part of the earth and we're part of the universe. We have our chi, our life force. That feels good. All right, so that was the active exercises. Now we want to move into beginning of the universe position. So if you're standing, feet shoulder hip distance apart, bend your knees, elbows out, stretch your fingers and toes. If you're sitting, do everything that you can do, and just visualize the rest. And if you're lying down, the same. Anything you can't do physically, just release yourself of the responsibility, of the feeling that, oh, I'm not doing it right. And you just say, you know what? I am doing it as good as Master Lin. And then you probably see his little smiling face in front of you going, yeah, good job. He's so nice. All right. So standing here, or sitting or lying down, connect to the divine. Connect to the divine of you, right? Can you think of that? The energy, the life force that keeps this beautiful body working for you. And if you're like, well, mine's not working right now, then you just say, I am so grateful that my body is working perfectly. And I'm so grateful to learn how to help it, because we co-create our lives. Doesn't that feel better? And just let yourself kind of sink into your feet, the knees, until your body is holding its position effortlessly. And just like the breeze I can feel your life force, your chi running through you, coming in with every breath, releasing with every exhale, releasing what you no longer need. Breathe in love, exhale love. You're not releasing out the anger, the hatred, the grief, the fears. You're allowing the chi, the love, the kindness, compassion to come in and transform extra energy that may have been caused by one of those things, emotions or accident or whatever, and turn it back into unconditional love so it can release out. Master Lin likes to use the picture of butterflies. You can feel it. And if you can't feel it yet, that's okay. Just say, I can feel it. Ann Minoff, been with Master Lin almost the whole time since he's been here. And it took her, I don't know if she said it was a year and a half or more. It took a long time till she felt it, but she knew it was helping because she could see the result. She could feel the result in her life, even if she couldn't feel the chi in her body yet. And then we say the password. We allow ourselves to have that faith, the trust. And we say, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And just thinking that, that was lifting me off the ground. Uh, thinking that, do you feel like you're expanding? Your spine is stronger, straighter, longer. Your position of your body might alter a bit. You just let it happen. Getting more into balance. And then you pour in, you connect to what's most divine for you, okay? Absolutely. And then you pour in your intentions. So our intentions overall for this 14 days is for stress relief. So we're pouring that in. Please show us, let us understand what it feels like when we're stressed, what it feels like when we're about to be stressed, when it feels like when it's releasing. All of those things. Okay, awesome. So now what we're going to do is do the fourth movement from Master Lin's 5-element practice. So if you already know what you're doing, go ahead. And if you're new or you're not sure, take your fingers and place them like this. All the fingers touching the opposite. Make a little heart shape. Your elbows are out, so it's not as easy. You know, it's better if you're good, better, best, right? So I'm trying to teach you best, and you do whatever you can. And there's nothing less than good. Oh my gosh, that was so an aha thing when Master Lin said that. I'm like, what do you mean? I can't fail? I was always worrying about failing. All right, so bring your hands into this heart shape. Your elbows are out, and then you're just going to bring your hands up and down until they kind of hold themselves into place. So feel as if there's a little extra pressure on the fingertips. And that's going to be right about here in front of your lower dantian. And then we're going to hold our weight on our left foot. I just want to tilt this a little bit more as I'm making you hold your weight on your left foot. And then stretch your right foot out about another half a step and bend your knees and feel like what's comfortable for you. I like to bend more. I feel more strong that way. Some people like to be a little bit higher. You just make sure you have some bend in your knees, okay? Then you just breathe in through your nose. So we're going to switch our breathing to in and out through the nose if you can. Breathe in and allow the wave of your breath to take you over to the left side, and maximum 70% of your weight there. And you can hold it here for a few seconds if you wish, and then release your breath and slowly move over to the right side. So we're breathing in when we go to the left, and we're breathing out when we go to the right. Now we're just going to continue this and allow ourselves to just feel contentment. What does contentment feel like? You can use the color white. Breathe it in through all the pores of your skin, the bottom of your feet, through your spine, through the top of your head, through your eyeballs. And let it go into and between every cell, painting everything white and with contentment. What's contentment for you? When I was figuring that out, I came to the image and the memories of being at our cabin with our family when I was young, on those black inner tubes that got so hot in the sun, and we'd just be floating feet dangling in the water. Hearing nature. Hearing the little waves if a motorboat went by, feeling it, moving you. Hearing sounds from across the lake. Feeling the sun on our faces. If you can, close your eyes. Know that you're helping your breathing system, your lung system. The lung system in the 5 elements is the metal element. The color is white, the season is autumn. And you're releasing. Do you know what you release when you bring yourself to contentment? To be okay in this moment? You release depression, sadness, and grief. Allow yourself to feel those bubbles, little white butterflies, releasing sadness, depression, and grief. And it doesn't negate the love you have for anything you feel you lost. It allows you to feel the love that much more easily. That's what I thought. I had to keep the pain and suffering at the forefront so I didn't forget. And I was getting sick. Allow yourself the freedom to be content for even a moment. And you connect to the highest vibration of unconditional love, and the healing comes in based on what you said, what you asked for, your intention. Intentions are so important. Maybe we should just do one. 14 days for intention. Oh my gosh, that sounds fantastic. All right, let's come to the center when you're ready. If you are so enjoying this and you want to continue, then just go ahead and continue, and you can shut this off. And then when you're done, remember to harvest your chi. So if you want to, you can just say, I'm harvesting my chi. Or you can do the visualization of bringing in the ball of light. Okay? And for the rest of us, let's take a couple breaths just here and see how it feels. See how you feel. Are you breathing with your entire body? How's that smile? Is it deeper? Let's release our hands down. Focus on the lower dantian. Bring all your chi, all your experience from this practice and the love of everyone else who's here. We're all supporting each other. So bring that whole experience, and of course Master Lin and your masters and his masters, so we can heal faster and more completely. And bring that light into a ball behind the navel, 2 or 3 inches, and then give it a spin. I love spinning it. Spinning faster and faster. I think of one of those things you pumped the top, the old-fashioned one, and then let it go. And let it get smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter till it turns into a tiny little energy pill. Yeah, that's what mine looks like. And tuck it deep behind the navel with a happy smile on your face. Just give yourself a wiggle. See how you're feeling. Rub your hands together. Rub your face. Take 2 fingers and slide them up the sides of the nose, the forehead, and around the face. You're making like little heart shapes, right? And you're telling all the parts of your body, by going around your face, you're hitting all kinds of energy buttons. So you might think of some time when you were little, or whenever, where someone held your face like that. And did you feel loved unconditionally? And if you haven't had that experience, then give it to yourself. Give it to yourself, and then give it to someone else. Give it to your pets. We love to. Pets they just smile, don't they? When you rub their face. Absolutely. You can see how content they are. And now we're just tapping and petting and patting down. I'm thinking of the puppy dogs again. Oh, Lyle. You used to see Lyle when he was here. We're missing him. It'll be a year without our big boy since in August. Tap your tailbone. And take your time moving into your day. If you're like, okay, it's 8 o'clock, I gotta go. Maybe soften a little bit and, take your time moving into your day. Don't jump out of the suit of contentment. How about you bring it through your day? And if you see things through the eyes of contentment, through this column of contentment, that you are, just like we were radiating peace, radiate contentment. And then what's going to happen? What's going to happen within your mind? What's going to happen within your body? What's going to happen to the creatures and things that you meet? All right. One giant 10,000 hand breath in. Hands come together. Accept the gifts of the universe. Bring it on down, in through yourself. Feel happiness, joy, contentment, gratitude, and peace as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. I wish you a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.